Today I'm going to tell you why I find using a light meter to be a must-have tool with flash photography. Let's get to it. Light meters. Some consider them an ancient relic, and others see them as an invaluable tool. I personally don't leave home without it, as it allows me to get that light dialed in exactly how I want in camera, which in turn means less post-processing afterwards. To use a light meter, you just need to dial in two settings first, your ISO and your shutter speed. The light meter will then tell you the f-stop for the correct exposure on those settings. Once you've got those dialed in, press the side button on the light meter and it will set the f-stop to 0, waiting for a flash to fire. There's a few ways to fire the flash, but the easiest is just to have your flash trigger in your hand and push the flash test button. The flash will fire and the light meter will then give you a reading. Now let's put the light meter to work. I'm going to keep it simple with some cheap speed lights and umbrellas. I have my main light at a 45-degree angle to camera. Right. Now on the opposite side, I have my second umbrella pointing to fill in the dark shadows. I'll set my light meter at an ISO of 100, which is the base ISO, and my shutter speed of 1/200th of a second, which is my camera sync speed. Check with your manufacturer to find out your camera sync speed, as it varies by camera. I am choosing those settings because I don't want any of the ambient light in the room to affect my shot, just the flashes. Now that the lights are set up, I'm going to use the light meter to dial them in. I'm going to meter my main light until I get f4. Now there's no hard rule on that, that's just the f-stop that I'd personally like my main light. Once I have that light dialed in, I'm going to dial in the shadow light, and I want that at f2.8. That way my shadows will be one stop underexposed from the main light. Then I will do another reading with both lights to get the overall setting, which is the one that I will set my camera to. Now I'm ready to take photos. The settings will not change as long as the flash power stays the same. So there's the basics of using a light meter. I personally find it helpful to get my settings dialed in before the person I'm photographing has even shown up. This is handy if you're taking photos of young children who lose interest very fast and are always on the move, the CEO who has only a couple of minutes between meetings, or you want to get that complex light setup dialed in just right, so you have your background light and your hair lights and fill lights just exactly how you want them. I hope you found this video informative, and please be sure to subscribe to the Online Creator Studio for more great content to come.